This is me and Bella today. This is day 3 of our 7-day series. So we'll be doing 10 minutes. It's going to be 2 rounds, 5 different movements. We'll be doing 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. We might be doing 20 seconds on one leg and then the other. So we'll get started, okay? But you don't need anything today other than your legs, your mat, your cat if you have one. We're not going to lift her. But we're going to get started. So the first one is balance. So you're going to have your arm extended out and you're just going to lift your leg up in control, trying not to hit the cat, and then going back into a plane. So nice and control. We're doing 20 seconds on one side and then 20 seconds on the other. So if I show you from the side, very in control. I'm one straight line going into airplane mode and then lifting my leg up. Now we're going to switch to the other side. So same thing, straight. This is one straight line. I lift my leg up, pointing the toes, trying to lift as high as I can. And then I move forward, trying to keep my balance. If this is too much for you today, maybe you'll just want to do one section, just lifting the leg up, or just going back, trying to stay one straight line, okay? We're going to take a little rest here before the next one. Next one will be a hip hinge good morning. So imagine you have a bar on your back so you can have your hands like this, like you're saying hello. You're going to bend at the hips, straight back, squeeze your glute to come up, and go on the tip of your toes. Back into good morning. So you really want to keep that back straight. Really feel the pull in the hamstring. Come all the way up, squeeze those glutes, and then come on the tip of your toes. Good morning. Squeeze the glutes to come up, and then tip of the toes. Nice and control, okay? If you need, you can hold on to the wall. You can do it beside the wall if you feel like you're losing your balance too much. And then up. Really try to avoid bending your back here. So really pushing those hips back. Slight bend in the knee, and then squeeze the glutes, come on up. And we can finish just a minute with a couple more calf raises. From here, we're gonna go on hands and knees. We're gonna do some bird dog hold. So you're gonna have opposite arm, opposite leg coming up, keeping that spine neutral. I wanna lift my right arm and my left leg. And I'm really trying not to open up here. So really keep that core tight. And we're holding this just for a little longer. Point the toes, point the fingers, really hold. Try to extend. Imagine that you want to extend your body. And then we're going to switch to the other side. Keeping that core tight. Sorry, Bella. And keep breathing. Try to see if you can reach a little higher, keeping that core engaged and relax. From here, we're going to place our legs 90 degrees. So this leg is 90 degrees with my knee. This leg is 90 degrees. And then you would want to have your core forward and just switch and transition to a 90-90 on the other side. If that's impossible, you might want to have your arms at the back and you want to windshield wiper your knees and really feel that tension in your hips. If you're not really mobile, you would want to bring both knees and have both glutes attached to the floor. So the glutes don't want to come up, like you don't want to come all the way up and then have your glutes come all the way up. So really try to keep both glutes on the ground and see if you can bend. So I'm trying to stay here. My glute is coming up a little bit. I can feel it. And I'm trying to stay put. We're going to take a little rest here. And from here, we're going to go into a squat. So our feet are a little wider than our hips, so shoulder width distance apart. We're going to push our hips back and down. If that's your max today, maybe you want to point your knees to your toes. You might want to sit on a chair. And then if you can, you want to go a little lower. If that's your max, you're going to stay here and you're just going to hold the squat. If you can, you want to go all the way down Try not to bend your back. You see, if your back is like this, try to keep up. And then if you can already do that, you'll want to add some mobility. So lifting, so if I'm in the deep squat over here, I want to lift my elbow up and reach and open that arm. And I can do it on the other side and reach. Okay, we're going to take a little break here and we're going to do all of that for a second round. Really working gently on our joints today. So we're going to start with the right leg, arms extended in a T, and we're just lifting that leg up as high as we can and going into airplane mode. We're staying on the same leg for the duration of this minute. Try to really stay in one straight line. I know how you guys this is going to look. You're going to be like, ooh, and then the core is going down, but we're really trying to focus one straight line. So we're going to switch to the other side. Hopefully Bella doesn't hide me. Come on here. And then keeping that balance, going all the way. Straight line. Try to see if you can lift a little higher. Keeping your balance. And rest. I'm going to go in the hip hinge. Good morning. So good morning. And then calf raise. We're going to add another calf raise. So you're going to do a good morning and then 2 calf raise. Good morning. So your feet should be hips width distance this time. You're bending. Imagine you have a proud chest and then 2 calf raise. So you can even look a little forward if that helps. Try to keep that spine neutral. You don't want to overextend either. Nice and control. And then 2 calf raise. Really squeeze those glutes as you're coming up. One more. And we're going to go into our bird dog hold. So coming on to hands and knees. This is the best part. And let's go. Right arm, left leg. And you're like a Superman right now, but with grounded to the floor. Try to keep that spine neutral. Really try to keep that core engaged as you're lifting up. It's going to make it a little harder. And we're going to switch to the other side now. Keeping that core engaged. Again, you want to try to avoid overextending. I can be here all day. There's no effort here. So really squeezing that core. And now I'm trying to extend that leg. I really feel it in my hamstrings now. Imagining that I want my belly button to the ceiling. Just a little more and rest. We're going to switch over to the 90-90. This time we can take just a little rest here, maybe go a little forward, and then switching to the other side, and then a nice little rest here. So if you have really tight hips like me, it's a little hard to go reach to the floor. You feel that tension. You feel all that tension in the hips. Might not look like nothing for now, but this really helps with mobility. And the more we do it, you can redo this video again and again every week, the more it'll help. Switching one more time. Okay. And our last but not least is squat. So we're going to come down. If you can, you'd want to have either, you could also sit on a block or a little chair, and you really want to reach that arm and extend. So if I show you here, I'm reaching and extending if I can, right? If this is already hard for you, or if this is already hard for you, you might want to just stay there today. So Great position to cuddle the cat. And then we would want to do the other side. So really reaching that left arm to the side, and the right is trying to go high. You can see my mobility here sucks a little bit, but that's why we're here. That's why we're practicing it. 10 more seconds. And then slowly come on up. And we're just gonna open our feet wide a little bit. Maybe grab your elbows, let yourself dangle free for a minute. For a couple breaths, actually. Great job, everyone. This was day 3. Stay tuned for the other days.